So let's say Rick and Morty lasts 1,000 episodes. Then what's the definite final episode? I guess it would just be, hi, it's Dan Harmon, and I'm going to answer rapid fire questions for the Hollywood Reporter about Rick and Morty. If I had my way, Rick and Morty would run 100 seasons because it's designed to. My favorite Rick and Morty episode, I'll go with Pickle Rick, even though it's cliche.
I'm Pickle Rick!
I would say the Rickest Rick is the one who is the second Rickest Rick, which is the one that our show follows, Rick C173, as opposed to the supposed Rick Prime, who is the one who truly invented portal travel, whereas the Rickest Rick is the one who is also a victim of that Rick and who invented portal travel after he did in order to go find that guy and destroy him. I think part of being truly Rick, you have to be self-destructive. If I wanted to hang out with one of the Rick and Morty characters in real life, I think I'd start with Summer, because I don't think that she would turn me into a sandwich on accident. I mean, Rick's a little too powerful, a little too, out of my league. Summer seems like she might like to get high and hang out and be vulnerable, and we'd both be better off for it. But second to that, I mean, I think Jerry would be a good time, because I think I could astound him with how supportive I could be of him. I think Jerry probably is a little hard on himself, and I think Jerry's kind of cool, and I'd like to put a smile on his face. The character that I would least like to give a spin-off to, I think, would be Bird Person, because that is just more work for yours truly. And I'm 50 years old. Why did Mr. Poopy Butthole get divorced? I think vanity. I mean, I think that Mr. Poopy Butthole considered his wife to be an accomplishment instead of a partner. I don't know what the final episode or final scene of Rick and Morty is. I do think that there are final moments in macro stories that are in fact coming up very shortly within a season or two. So let's say Rick and Morty lasts 1,000 episodes. Then what's the definite final episode? I guess it would just be maybe Morty turning 15 and finding a girlfriend that makes him want to be an independent person, and so everything is just kind of destroyed because Morty just wants to be a teenager now and start to grow up. So it's maybe it's Morty's 15th birthday would be the catastrophic sinking of that Titanic. The Rick and Morty movie's coming as soon as Zack Snyder gets back from his vacation, because I want to start with a Snyder cut of that movie, and then I want to do the director's cut of a Snyder cut release, so we can just have a 6-hour Rick and Morty movie, and 3 hours of it is in black and white. No, we had actually, his name came to mind, trivia asterisk, because I got to meet Zack Snyder because he called us to Warner Brothers at one point and wanted to talk to us about doing a Rick and Morty movie. Not him saying I get to do it or anything like that. He was totally super fan and was just is there any way I can help get that movie started, by using my Snyderness? And it was a really cool, fun, just sort of meet and greet. So I was giving him a shout out there. It turned into a weird satire. The Rick and Morty movie, I swear, is super ready to get started on, because I think it's the kind of thing you could work on while you were working on the show. I mean, and I think it's actually best done that way. I think the appropriate response to Wubba Lubba Dub Dub is a solemn nod and a kind of a sort of streetwise pounding of the chest, like somebody just being bro, I get it. I know what it's like. I'm Dan Harmon. Thank you for watching me on The Hollywood Reporter.